Greetings, Myco wanderers and cosmic travelers, and welcome. You've tuned in to a fresh transmission from the Grand Cosmic Mycelial Network. Today, we're focusing our spores on a real mycelial awakening happening in a pretty unexpected metropolis. Yep, we're dialing into Philadelphia.
You heard that right. The city of brotherly love. Famous for its gritty vibe and, well, its greasy food. It's going through a massive shift. The main course is changing from ribeye and cheese whiz to the wonderful world of the fungi.
Okay, so that's the big question, isn't it? What is the secret ingredient behind this absolute fungal boom? We're about to dive deep and find out exactly what's fueling this spore-soaked revolution. Let's get into it. Our journey kicks off in a city that's becoming known as much for its lion's mane lattes as it is for the rocky steps. And look, this isn't just some passing trend. We're talking about a transformation at the mycelial level. That's the root network, the cosmic internet of the fungi. And it's weaving its way right through the soul of this city. Now, what's so fascinating here is how the city is being powered. It's got these two completely different fungal hearts beating at the same time. On one side, you have this nearby global producer, a total industrial behemoth. And on the other, you've got a hyper-local, super innovative farm, blooming in a basement. So let's tune into these two frequencies, shall we? We're going to compare these cultivation models, because understanding their contrast, well, that's the key that unlocks Philly's completely unique fungal ecosystem. And wow, this just lays it all out, doesn't it? Over here on the left, Kennett Square, the mushroom capital of the world, a true industrial powerhouse. Then you look to the right and you've got Mycopolitan, small, scrappy, and just deeply urban. It really embodies this rebellious spore-to-sofa passion. This image, it just captures the scale perfectly. Kennett Square isn't just a town, it's a full-on mycelial megacity. I mean, it cranks out almost 70% of America's mushrooms. Just try to picture that, a place where the stock market is measured in flushes, not futures. And then there's this. Deep in the belly of Northeast Philly, you find Mycopolitan, which has turned a kind of dingy basement into this lush fungal Eden. This is urban farming's fungi cousin, so scrappy and innovative, it just proves you don't need rolling hills, just a concrete ceiling and a dream.
So you might be wondering, how did this whole thing go mainstream? Well, it happened when functional mushrooms basically became the new supermodels of the wellness world. They just strutted right off those dusty shelves and onto the main stage.
450%. Okay, let that sink in. That is not a trend, Myco patrons. That is a full-blown spore storm. It is a seismic shift in the city's entire palette.
So the big question is, what does 450% actually look like on the shelves? Well, it looks like this. It looks like reishi sodas that kind of tuck your nervous system into bed, cordyceps bars that make your mitochondria do a little dance, and lion's mane lattes that sharpen your brain like nature's own Adderall.
This is exactly what we mean when we say functional fungi. We're literally talking about ancient herbalism meeting modern wellness culture. These mushrooms, they aren't just food. They are bioactive powerhouses, and they are designed to tune your body and your mind. This whole movement just got so big, it couldn't be contained in cafes and grocery stores anymore. It had to spill out onto the streets. So now, Philly is celebrating its fungal obsession with a full-blown cultural festival. And what a party it is. Just picture a carnival of caps. You've got farmers slinging fresh shiitake bao, you've got DJs dropping these deep mycelial bass lines, and workshops teaching you how to grow your own fungi right at home. It's a total celebration of spores. And it's a real reminder that they have stepped out of the basement and right onto the main stage. Okay, let's zoom out for a minute. Because what's happening in Philly, it isn't just about Philly. The city has thrown down a mycelial gauntlet. It's offering a critical test case for the future of urban sustainability, not just there, but across the entire globe. This right here is Urban Ag 2.0. And it's more than just a cool idea. It's a survival strategy. Mushroom cultivation is just perfectly suited for our modern urban challenges. It uses way less water, it recycles waste directly into food, and it can thrive under some fluorescent lights right next to a water heater. And this is really the ultimate evolution of the city's identity. The cheesesteak is always going to be an icon of the industrial era, no doubt. But the fungi? That is Philly's sustainable, future-facing gift to a world that, frankly, desperately needs it. And remember, what happens in Philly doesn't stay in Philly. These spores are spreading all across the Grand Cosmic Mycelial Network. You can already see the potential. Detroit converting old auto plants into grow labs. Tokyo skyscrapers serving up fresh cordyceps. Philly is just the first domino to fall in the mycoverses. So, Myco Wanderer, we'll leave you with this thought. The age of the fungi has officially clocked in. And this time, it is not clocking out. The city of brotherly love might have been built on brick, but its next empire? Well, that might just be built on hyphae. So, is your city next?